Hey cruisers, happy giveaway day. I'm so glad that all of you are here. We're having a blast in the pre-chat tonight. Huge thanks to those of you who showed up early and who are welcoming all of the newbies to our channel. Speaking of newbies, if you are new to Cruise Tips TV, you gotta hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. We want you to stick around and we hope that we earn your subscription tonight. So this evening's live stream is sponsored by cruiseline.com, where you can review cruise prices with easy to use cruise search. Cruiseline.com is also a really good source for news articles, tips, reviews, forums, you name it. We all love to live on the website, right guys? OG cruisers in the house, would you agree? We all love cruiseline.com and Shipmate app. So tonight's a big night, guys. We are announcing all of the giveaway winners from our thank you giveaway, and then we are going to be doing a fun live stream Q&A until about 6:45 this evening. It is hot, hot, hot in California today. This is our second day of almost like a heat wave after very unseasonably cool weather, so I'm feeling it right now. I got the hot lights on me here in the studio and it's warm, but we're excited to see everyone and we're not going to keep you waiting. We're going to announce the giveaway winners immediately. I want to restore the chat, make sure I keep you guys keep the chat here so that I can see it a little bit. To those of you that I didn't get to say hello to in the chat yet, please know that I appreciate you being here. These chats tend to be very, very busy, but I love to watch them on replay. If I missed anything, I always go back after the live stream when I have some time and I watch the live chat. It's a ton of fun. Wen Lin, thank you very much for the super chat, much appreciated. I see that. Let's talk about giveaway winners. This giveaway was designed as a thank you to all of you for helping us grow our channel and to grow our Instagram presence. And you all were extremely helpful to us. And we just want to say thank you so much for helping us to grow. Mr. Cruise Tips TV is telling me that one of our old friends is back in the house. It's Miss Mary. Ms. Marie, she's back. Hello, glad to see you. We've missed you. Where have you been? All right, let's do this. Let's talk about some giveaway winners. Okay, so we had about, probably over 15 to 20 different prizes, and we have some winners from all over the world today. I see some familiar faces that were selected through Rafflecopter as winners of the prizes, and a few people that seem like they may be new to our channel. Without further ado, let's get into the first one. So the first winner, drum roll. First prize, I should say, is the Tessellate Sand-Free Beach Towel. That's a company that was based in Australia. They make these gorgeous, very high-end, sand-repelling, quick-dry beach towels. They're gorgeous, and the winner is Joe Waite. I do believe that Joe is also from Australia, interestingly enough. What an awesome coincidence. Congratulations, Joe. For the record, guys, the winners do not need to do anything at all. You will be notified by email by me tomorrow, and I will tell you what I need from you. Don't do anything tonight. Just know that you're going to get an email from me tomorrow. Congratulations, Joe. If Joe is in the house, be sure to leave us a comment. Thank you, Scott Weber, very much for the super chat. Yes, I know coastal California today is very cool. It's interesting. We're a little bit removed from the coast, so we get the warmer valley kind of weather. It's interesting, but yeah, crazy stuff. But thank you for the super chat. We appreciate it. Next giveaway winner tonight, number 2, is the winner of the Begale Ultralight Compression Packing Cubes, and the winner is Amy Gugig. I'm not sure if I'm saying your last name right, Amy, but I will email you tomorrow. And I loved Amy's answer. This is so funny. One of the things that we put on the giveaway for this one was, do you use packing cubes? And Amy's like, of course, I'm a cruise nerd. Of course I use packing cubes. So congratulations, Amy. Our next giveaway item was a Bandabo Towel Tamer. And the winner of the Bandabo Towel Tamer is Penny Britz. Penny, I will send you an email. Thank you for entering. The next prize on our giveaway list was a 31 cinch sack from our very own Natasha, who's here in the chat, who has a 31 store. This cinch sack is wonderful for laundry or shoes or anything that you'd like to put it in when you're on a cruise. And the winner of the 31 cinch sack is Lynette Atanasio de Tata. I have no idea if I said that correctly, Lynette. Please forgive me if I did not, but congratulations to you. Our next prize was from our friends at cruiseline.com. It is a mystery swag pack from our buddies over there. And the winner of the cruiseline.com mystery swag pack is Donna Colburn Kelly. Congratulations, Donna. I will email you. Very good. Our next prize was one of the most popular prizes in this giveaway, and that was a Mia Tui travel bag. Mia Tui is an awesome UK-based travel company. They make beautiful bags for travel, and I think it's possible that our winner might be in the chat tonight. The winner is Stephen from Australia. I don't know Stephen's last name, but I know Stephen, if your email starts with Shorty and you're in the house, you are the winner of the Mia Tui travel bag. I will email you and help you select the travel bag and the color of your choice. How's everybody doing in the chat, Mr. Cruise Tips TV? Good. I want to pop out the chat so I can see how everyone's doing. Thank you very much to our classy community for congratulating everyone, congratulating all the winners. I see that going on right now, and I really appreciate it. You guys are super awesome. That's all I see right now is everyone congratulating the winners. That's the best thing ever. All right. Rav Power donated not one, but 3 file hubs, one of Mr. Cruise Tips TV's favorite travel items, right? 3 file hubs. Can you believe that they gave those to our community? The winners of the 3 file hubs are, first winner is Kyle Brewer. Congratulations, Kyle. I will email you for your information. Also, winner number 2, Cassie Fraga Stauffer. Congratulations. And the third winner of the Rav Power File Hub is David Pace Jr. Way to go, guys. Those are really cool prizes. Super awesome. Stephen Ames, I thought it might be you. I wasn't 100% sure, but I'm super stoked for you. Congratulations. And I'm so glad that you're in the chat. Ruth, you're short. Does that count? I hope it counts because I'm short too, Ruth. If you see any other winners in the chat, Mr. Cruise Tips TV, do let me know. I know that Stephen, one of our winners, is here, and we're very happy for Stephen. Okay, next prize tonight was 5 Rav Power adapters for from Rav Power. So these are these little tiny adapters. They're power adapters. They're kind of miniature. They're very cool. And they gave us 5 of them to give away to all of you. So I'm going to list all 5 winners. And again, for all the winners, I will email you. Do not leave your contact information in the chat. Crystal Rose McCharg, you are winner number 1. Brad Schaff, you are winner number 2. Dawn Kirk, you are winner number 3. Kate Wheeler, you are winner number 4. And Emily Schlegel, you are winner number 5. All right, congratulations to all of the Power Hub winners. The next prize tonight was 1 set of Shack initial luggage tags. These are really, really cool. They're basically, you customize the letter. So if you want to use your first name or your last name, it's a giant luggage tag with a letter on it, and it's really cool. So the winner of the Shack luggage tags tonight is Christina, I believe it's Mildlow or Maldlow. Congratulations, Christina. I will email you. Next prize tonight is a set of packing cubes from our friends at eBags. eBags makes really amazing packing cubes, guys. And the winner of the packing cubes from eBags is Linda Hampton. Congratulations, Linda. Is Linda in the house? Let me know if you are. Next up, the Travel-On backpack winner, and these were the 2 most popular items that everyone entered to win. So the Travel-On backpack and the Travel-On crossbody bag were by far the most popular things. The Travel-On backpack winner is Jennifer Roberts, and the Travel-On crossbody winner is Jeannie Mitchell. So congratulations to Jennifer and Jeannie. The next gift in our giveaway is from your friends at Cruise Tips TV. That would be us, Mr. Cruise Tips TV, $50 Amazon gift card. You want to know who the winner of the $50 Amazon gift card from Mr. Cruise Tips TV, right? You're buying, right? You're buying. It's Rose Davis. Congratulations, Rose. Next, we have 2 $75 gift cards from Montebello Dream Vacations. Montebello Dream Vacations is a travel agency that we have partnered with because probably one of the top 5 questions we get at Cruise Tips TV is, do you have a good travel agent recommendation? We needed an agency that could support our community and Wendy and her team are doing just that. The first $75 gift card from Montebello Dream Vacations goes to Nancy Bolt Robinson, and the second gift card goes to Heather Gulich. I will email you for your info. Again, don't leave it in the chat. Congratulations, Nancy and Heather. All right, the men's level 3 skincare system from Tej Hanley, which is an awesome skincare system that Mr. Cruise Tips TV is now officially addicted to. I would say you use it every day, twice a day, right? Like you morning and night, full skincare system, the coolest thing ever. I was a little worried that when I did the random drawing on this that a girl was gonna pop up, which would also have been okay because I'm sure that whoever it was could give it to their significant other or a friend or whatever, but the winner was actually a gentleman, and that gentleman who won the level 3 skincare system from Tej Hanley is Chris Whipple. Congratulations, Chris. All right, next up, our last prize tonight. I feel like I'm going really fast, and I'm sorry, guys. The last prize tonight is a beautiful Wander Wet bag, which is a swimsuit bag. We have had a wonderful relationship with Wander Wet bags for years, and we are totally addicted to their wet swimsuit bags in all sizes. And the winner of the wet swimsuit bag is Kim Arcos. So congratulations to all of the winners tonight. We're so happy for you. Katie Ciccarello, thank you so much for the super chat. That was super generous. And thank you for being a wonderful part of our community. So now we're going to turn our attention to the chat and some cruise Q&A. I'm going to take a little hydration moment for a second here and see how everybody's doing in the chat. Do we have any winners in the chat tonight, Mr. Cruise Tips TV? I know Steven is here. Anybody else that you noticed? It's a busy chat tonight, you guys. All right. Thank you to those of you who are OG cruisers in the house, answering questions and helping out the newbies tonight. It does get a little bit busy in the chat. If I ever miss your question, I know that I say this a lot, but I'd like to invite you to send me a direct message on Facebook. I'm happy to answer cruise questions, and believe it or not, I usually get to all of them within 48 hours. I'm here for you. So for any reason we miss you, you got it. Jim Ring says, let's do these giveaways every Saturday. Giveaway fest. Jim, I know, so fun. I love it. John, yes, we'll start talking about a group cruise when we hit 100,000 subscribers. So help us out and let's get there. We're over 70,000 right now. So all I can see, because this chat is moving so fast, is that everyone is congratulating everyone else because you guys are all such just a wonderful, classy group of people. So let's answer some questions. I collected a few questions from our Facebook supporters early this week. Our Facebook supporter program is really cool. It's a way to get access to a little bit of exclusive content on Facebook. If you want to check it out, all you have to do is go to our Facebook page, click on Become a Supporter, and a video pops up and explains it to you. So I'm not going to go into it here, but I am going to answer those questions first here in the live chat. The first one came from our supporter, Melissa Sparrow Krim. She said, it's my first time cruising NCL Breakaway in July, and I'd love to know more about how anytime dining works on Norwegian. Also, any NCL must-dos. So Melissa, my understanding is that anytime dining is basically the only dining option for main dining room folks on Norwegian, because obviously it's freestyle cruising, so you have anytime dining or freestyle dining, and then you have specialty dining. My understanding too, Melissa, is that I think you can make a reservation, but when you do make a reservation, you're not guaranteed to get a seat. So what I'd love to ask is that if anyone has been on Breakaway and has some tips for Melissa on how the anytime dining concept works on Norwegian, please leave it in the chat. I'm sure that there are other people who are very curious about this as well, and we'd love to help you out, Melissa. Our next question comes from Sheldon Griffith. This is actually just a random question that I got in a direct message this week, but I really felt like this question belonged on the live stream because it's a very, very popular kind of question. And Sheldon said, another question that's been asked, do you use the ship's Wi-Fi or just wait until you get into port, or does it depend on the cruise? So what's going on is that Sheldon, he's going on a cruise and he's considering not getting an internet package on this cruise. So we had a little direct message chat about it. And this is what I wanted to say about the internet package, guys, and to Sheldon and to everyone. Generally speaking, we do invest in an internet package because it's important for me to remain somewhat plugged in to my corporate day job. I just really like the feeling of being able to check in so that when I get back, there's no big surprises for me. I like to just know what's going on and stay tuned in, and I'm in a management role, so it's kind of important that I stay at least aware of what's happening, right? So A, professional responsibility. Second thing is I like to post to social media when I'm on a cruise. I like to do Instagram stories live from the ship these days. So I usually buy the internet packages. The quality varies drastically from ship to ship. I was telling Sheldon, we have had cruises on Carnival where we had screaming fast internet. We've had slow ones on the same cruise line. We've had experiences with MSC where we were doing a Facebook Live in the middle of the ocean off the coast of Genoa, and it was perfect, and that we couldn't get a live stream up and running in Miami. It's hit and miss, man. I gotta tell you, I generally invest in them. If I didn't have to, I probably wouldn't. I'd probably wait until I got to land. I would ask the crew, hey, where do you go for free internet? I would go to that place, I would do it, and then I would not worry about it. So I thought I had more questions from our supporter group tonight, but it was just Melissa and then Sheldon's direct message. So let's get into the Q&A from the chat and see how everybody's doing. Okay, I saw that Rose was maybe in the chat tonight. Some winners. Cool. All right. Hey, it's me, Jess says, any tips for renting a car in Bonaire? Hey, it's me, Jess. I've never been to Bonaire. Let's see if our community can help you. Gloria said, how do you get in these raffles? Gloria, we have been advertising the raffle for about 2 weeks. And so we did it for a long time. We advertised it on the community tab here on YouTube. We announced it in a video, and we announced it on Facebook, Instagram, and our email list. So the best thing you could do is follow us on social media. Make sure that you are following the community tab on YouTube. Really all that means is that you launch YouTube, and then those community posts that I post should come right up. So you just need to keep a close eye on us, and we try to stay in good communication. Tabitha wants to know if I'm rocking some cute PJ pants, and the answer is yes, Tabitha, I am. They have flamingos on them. I don't believe you can see them. My flexibility isn't the same as it used to be, or I would do a cute little ballet move. But yeah, I'm totally wearing jammy pants, and I'm wishing that I wasn't because I'm boiling hot. Boy. When it's hot in California, it's hot in California. I'm telling you guys, it's 80 in our house right now, and the air conditioner, not so effective. Laura says, so excited for our first cruise to Alaska on Holland America's Oosterdam. You're in a Neptune suite and have priority boarding and disembarkation at ports. Thoughts on Holland and help? Laura, Holland America is a wonderful cruise line. They're going to take excellent care of you. My thoughts are, I want you to just relax and enjoy and know that you're going to be really taken care of, especially with that escalated type of cabin that you have. If you'd like to talk a little bit more about specific questions, just shoot me a DM on Facebook and I'll help you, but I can assure you, you're going to have a wonderful time. Just relax and enjoy and let them care for you. Jennifer Middlestat said, I'm going on a cruise in the fall, and our last stop in Barbados has been extended to 9 p.m. Any suggestions on what we can do in the afternoon on an adults-only trip? How fun, Jennifer. I've never been to Bonaire, so let's ask our community to help you with evening activities in Bonaire. Tiffany Beck said, what cup are you using? Tiffany, I love this cup so much. Isn't this adorable? This came in my FabFitFun. It was an add-on item. On our Cruise Gear channel, we review FabFitFun subscription boxes. So go to youtube.com/cruisegear, look for our FabFitFun reviews, and get yourself a subscription to the box. It's amazing. I don't know what the brand is, but I'll try to find out. If you'd like me to try to find the brand for you, just DM me and I'll look into it. N. Pierce says, first cruise coming up. Love following you guys. Thanks for all the tips. If I buy the internet package, does my roommate also have to buy the internet package? Depends on the cruise line. And Pierce, on some cruise lines, you can share back and forth. On Princess, Mr. CruiseTipsTV, you and I shared the internet package on Princess, right? You can log in from different devices. Yeah, we did. It just depends on the line. Just feel free to ask the internet cafe manager if you're not sure, and they'll help you, but usually you can share it. Shelly Walters says, I'm going on my first cruise to Alaska in July 2020. Can you move that up for me, sweetheart? Thank you. Okay. Sorry, Shelly. I'm waiting for the question to appear. All right. Going to my first cruise to Alaska, July 2020. Can I select a set time for dinner and not go without notice and go to anytime dining? Usually, Shelly, it depends on the cruise line. Usually, if you have set dining, you can show up to anytime dining, but you can't do vice versa. So if you have elected anytime dining, you can't go to set dining, but you should be able to do the reverse. But again, it depends on the line. Amy Catherine said, going on my first Royal Caribbean cruise in August for hubby's 40th birthday. Usually NCL cruisers. What are must-dos that are different with Royal? Amy, I'll give you my opinion and let's let our community talk about the things you must do with Royal. With Royal, I think one of the things you have to be careful about is not overscheduling yourself. Depending on what ship you're going on, which I'm not sure which one you're going on, I think I would caution you to not try to fill your days with stuff, because there's usually on most Royal Caribbean ships, especially the newer ones, you could do activity after activity after activity and just wear yourself out. My advice for you is to pick the top 5 or 10 things you know that Royal Caribbean offers that you really want to experience, and then try to incorporate those things throughout the week, but otherwise rest, relax, and enjoy your vacation. I'm trying to think of specific things on Royal Caribbean, but again, I don't know the ship, so I can't quite narrow it down. I would try specialty dining, most likely. I would recommend that regardless of the ship. Okay. Ooh, we have a tip from Connie saying, when you're going to Alaska, don't worry if you're port or starboard on the ship. They're equally fantastic. Thank you, Connie. I love tips like that, Connie, that make people feel like it's all going to be all right. Like, don't worry, don't overplan. Planning is important, but sometimes the overplanning can drive you crazy. And yeah, there's an ant crawling on my arm. Mr. CruiseTipsTV, we have a little ant infestation in the set.
We have lots of visitors.
We do?
They want to see the show.
And there's like a bunny hopping around. No, I'm joking. We do have bunnies in our backyards, guys. Okay, all right, here we go with Cuba. Julie says, I was hoping to get to Cuba, then the U.S. travel ban deterred the ships given the size of the U.S. market. Are there any other cruise options now? I'm not sure what the question is, Julie. Do you mean other cruise options to Cuba? No, Julie, you know, all we know as of this afternoon is that Carnival has officially said, we're done. We're not going to Cuba. I'm pretty sure the other cruise lines, excuse me, I've got a little something in my throat, are going to follow suit. So I'm going to say, most likely, for now, cross Cuba off your list. That would be the safest answer. I'm sorry. I would have loved to have visited Cuba too, but we didn't make it. Okay. All right. Tiffany said, I'm waitlisted for 6 o'clock dining on Carnival Ecstasy in August. How likely are we to get to early dining having been waitlisted? You're less likely to get early dining than late dining waitlisted, but don't give up hope. It could happen. KSTJ Mom said, how much does it cost for the kids to play arcade games? Depends on the ship. Most ships about $1.25 per game. Huge variance there. So I'm just giving you the first thing that came to mind. And I look down at that little price thing and I see $1.25 quite often. Justrea said, are there any food options on embarkation day on Caribbean Princess besides the buffet? You'll be cruising next week. Yep. Lucky you, Justrea. Princess opens their main dining rooms on most sailings for lunch. Yay. Do it. It's relaxing. We did it. We went to the main dining room on lunch on Caribbean Princess. So yes. Uh-oh. Say someone said, what happened to your finger paper cut? No. Oh, I got a new veggie spiralizer. Mr. CruiseTipsTV bought me a fancy veggie spiralizer with 7 attachments. And you guys know I'm a hot mess in the kitchen. I love to cook. If you follow my Instagram stories, you know Junior and I get down with our bad selves in the kitchen and we have a blast every weekend. But something happened when I was spiralizing some cabbage last night, and I don't even know what happened. I don't even know what cut me, but I cut my finger, and then tonight I did it again. You guys, I'm a klutz. It's bad. Robert R., are you doing a Rome vlog? Well, Robert, Guess who got real sick in Rome? Me. We're not, but we are reviewing our beautiful hotel with a gorgeous room tour. That's all I could do. The day we got off the ship, I was done. I was toast. I had the flu and we didn't do a Rome vlog. We saw 0 sights in Rome. It was heartbreaking for us, but when you're traveling, I guess if you don't just roll with it and know that something could happen, it can happen. And that's what happened to us. So beautiful hotel. We got upgraded to a suite. We actually paid to upgrade to a suite. We'll tell the story in the video review. That's coming next week, right, Mr. CruiseTipsTV? Probably next Thursday, Tuesday, something like that. The room tour for Rome. Yeah, next week. Okay. Sorry, Robert. Okay, let's see here. Robert said, say you booked a cruise, paid the deposit only, and the price dropped. How much of a drop would cause you to ask your travel agent to rebook? I wouldn't ask them to rebook. I'd ask them to call the cruise line and see if they could get me onboard credit or a room upgrade. I would do that for as little as $100 per person. Anything less than that, I might not bother. Marissa Foley said, I've been on over 10 cruises and I love it. I'd love to go on a cruise for my honeymoon, but my fiance is worried he might feel claustrophobic. Has anyone ever felt that way before? Yeah, Marissa, it's a very common thing for people not to want to go on a cruise because they feel that they may be a little bit trapped, on a ship. I would pick a ship that doesn't have a lot of indoor spaces, but more focused on the outdoor spaces, and that might help. Lynn needs excursion suggestions for the Honduras. I've never been to Honduras, so you're gonna have to help her out. Team, what do you think? Travel with Tess says, can we bring a diffuser on a cruise? Yes, Travel with Tess, you should be able to bring a small travel size diffuser as long as it doesn't have a heating element, and most diffusers do not. They are mostly cool water diffusers, so you should be able to, but please stick with the travel size. Lindsay Wise said, going on Carnival Splendor in a couple weeks, you got late dining because of port days, but wondering if for any reason you want to dine earlier. Could you do anytime? Lindsay, you should be able to, yes, or you could just go to the buffet. But late dining is really great for that itinerary, so I think stick with it. You're probably going to be fine. Crazy Cat Traveler, did you get any of the Target boxes for April and May? You weren't impressed? Yep, I did get the April box. I got the May box. I skipped April because it didn't look interesting to me. We're gonna unbox it soon, but I haven't looked at it, so I don't know. Pascal said, shouldn't the June Target Beauty Box be out? Yes, I don't know where it is. James said, new here, going to Carnival Magic over New Year's. What do they do for New Year's? Usually on Carnival, they have really cool parties in the atrium. And they do all kinds of, they do like a countdown and a balloon drop and all kinds of fun things like that. You'll love it. And what kind of how do you find out what kind of fitness classes are offered before boarding? Oh, that's a great question, C. James. Well, you could try to go onto one of the message boards that are available to you and see if you can find the recent newsletters that have the fitness classes in them for that ship. So if I were you, I would just Google the name of your ship and then the name of the newsletter and see if the fitness classes show up there. All right. I'm gonna sneeze, I think. Yes. I don't think I've ever sneezed on a live stream before. There was no stopping me. Okay, Captain's Table MDR said, what does Mr. CruiseTipsTV think about the new Apple desktop computer just released? Looks impressive for video. I can't believe that someone asked you this question.
Yeah, I was just ranting about this.
Go.
In a nutshell, it's just too expensive. I mean, I've been waiting for quite a while now for something new to come out, but this is just out of my league. I just can't do it. It's too much.
So I get home from work today, and Mr. CruiseTipsTV is like, yeah, I know you need to get ready for the live stream, but I just have to tell you about the prices of the new Apple desktop computer because, of course, we were considering upgrading. He was excited. You know, he does edit on Mac. Okay, so base price for the computer, $5,900.
No, $6,000.
$6,000, okay. The monitor, $5,000 for the monitor. And $1,000 for the stand. So you're looking, once you start adding things up, I know that sounds like $12,000, but really once you started really adding the functionality he would need, it was 20 grand. His computer he has now, the Mac he has now, has more power than that new computer. So we will not be upgrading. We can't afford that. That would be our whole entire, that'd be like a year and a half or 2 years of a cruise budget. Heck no. Stephen Roberts says, can we see Mr. Cruise Tips TV? Stephen, he makes cameos in our vlogs. Not all the time, but if you watch our travel vlogs, you will see him. Let me give you a hint. Go watch the Jamaica vlog from MSC Seaside, and you can see him jumping off of waterfalls in all his glory. He's a handsome guy too. He's like over there, like all serious, like. I'm working over here. Nurse Nancy said, do you think you would buy the key on Royal Caribbean, Sherry? Nancy, I probably would because I don't have any loyalty on Royal Caribbean. So yeah, I think I would probably do it. It sounds great to me. It sounds like it's perk-tastic, and I love perks, so I probably would. Caitlin House says, planning my first Mexican Riviera cruise. Do I go for a sailing excursion in Cabo or head to Medano Beach? Do the sailing excursion. You can do Medano Beach anytime. Right? Yeah. Kim Nataj said, I'm interested in cruising the Mexican Riviera. I'm usually cruising the Caribbean. Is the Pacific rough waters in comparison to the Atlantic and Caribbean? Yeah. Kim, in the wintertime, the return passage from Mexico to Los Angeles can be relatively rocky. We've had cruises where we've experienced pretty extreme conditions where our water bottles were rolling off the table, and on one occasion we had quite a few people on the ship who were seasick. Most of the time, it's noticeable but not horrific. Don't let it stop you from going to the Mexican Riviera. Rosario Diaz Gonzalez, how safe is it to cruise by yourself? Rosario, I think it's probably one of the most safe forms of travel, but you should observe all of the common safety practices when in port that you would observe in any big city or at any other place, but on the ship itself, you should be extremely safe. So I would go for it. Christina Wallace says, my sister and I love your videos. Can you adopt us? Of course we can, Christina. There's plenty of room in our suitcases. Come along. Diane Sanders says, hi from Indiana. Was late taking an online CE dental hygiene course and passed the test. Congratulations, Diane. Madison Long said, going on MSC Seaside in December, any recommendations for specialty dining? Yeah, oh, I love it. Teppanyaki's great, Ocean K is great, and I only had breakfast in Butcher's Cut, but I hear dinner's great too. So teppanyaki for sure. Oh, also, is the gelato included with the alcoholic drink package? I think so, but I understand that the drink packages can be a little confusing on MSC, so just consult with them when you get on board and you should be fine. How you doing? You just making sure the camera's not timing out? So I would like to just pop into the chat and see how everybody's doing for a moment here. I see a question from Dawn York, leaving Saturday in Carnival Vista, wondering whether to bring a small umbrella. Dawn, I wouldn't bother with the umbrella because it's a warm weather cruise. I would leave it home. To be honest with you, I would only pack it to a cold weather destination, and maybe even then I wouldn't. Oh my, Tabitha said when she saw your profile, honey, for the first time, she thought you looked like Richard Gere back in the Pretty Woman days. He has a little bit of that look. Yeah, a little bit. I can see it. I can see it, Tabitha. Okay, let's see. Yeah, watch out for that singles supplement. Hey, it's Miss Jess wants to know, what is the best beach on Aruba? Friends, can you guys let them know, because I've never been to Aruba. Isabel said, why does MSC charge so much for specialty dining? Isabel, the secret is to buy the package. So just buy a 3-night package and then it's not really that expensive anymore. That's what we did, and it was great. I think it was $80 or $90 per person, and it was well worth it. Karen Griffin said, I have a cruise booked for March 2020 from Nassau and Freeport. Both have dolphin encounters. Which is best? Karen, I haven't done either of them, but I'm hearing rave reviews about Bahamas dolphin encounters, and I can tell you that would be on our list if we were to return there, because Junior never got his wish and we need to make that wish come through. That's what I would do. Okie dokie. Christine said, Sherry, we have tenders on our next cruise. Where do you get your tickets for tender boats? Christine, unfortunately, this is a moving target kind of question, and the cruise lines change it up at their leisure. Sometimes they'll have you collect tender tickets in the main show theater. Sometimes on the pool deck. Just wait for their instruction. They will tell you. Lindsay said, do you know the approximate price of pressing a shirt on Splendor? I don't know, Lindsay. I can't remember. I'm so sorry. Maureen said, what do you recommend to eat at Sabatini's on Princess? Maureen, I would take it as a 3-course approach. I believe that they have, oh my goodness, I can't remember if it's an oxtail pasta or something like that, but if you see something like that, I've heard it's excellent. I really have to tell you that the desserts in Sabatini's are phenomenal. I personally didn't love the lobster in Sabatini's, so I would steer clear of that and stick with Italian traditional dishes. The pastas are beautiful. Stevie Moon said, did you see the video of the MSC accident? Stevie, I'm assuming that you mean when the MSC Opera had a mechanical failure and rammed into the riverboat? I sure did. And oh my goodness, how scary. What a miracle that no one was seriously injured. I know some of the passengers on the little riverboat had some minor injuries, but it is a miracle that nothing worse happened. So yes, I'm so glad everyone's all right. Ella said, when is the best time to purchase spa treatments pre-cruise, day one, or port day specials? Ella, you're already so smart. You already know what I'm going to say. You know it. I'm going to say port day specials because I'm a cheapskate and I don't pay full price for spa stuff. I just don't. To me, it's not worth it. I just don't spend that kind of money on the ship. So I'm port day girl all the way, all the way. Okay. Christina, yes, we're planning on going on Carnival Panorama for sure. That's going to happen. Danielle Gayhart said, does NCL do tender tickets? I don't remember needing tickets on Majesty of the Seas. Wait, NCL or Royal Caribbean? Because you're saying, oh dear. You're talking about Royal Caribbean. No, you're talking about it's two things here. Okay. Most cruise lines do make sure that you do tender tickets. So it's hard to say, Danielle. I can't guarantee it, but probably, yeah. Yeah, I would think so, most likely. All right. Wendy said, has anyone done a renewal of vows on a cruise in border and port? Thought about it on an upcoming cruise, but Carnival charges over $1,000. Thinking something small. Wendy, I think you can find something cheaper. I wouldn't spend $1,000 on it, but I've heard of some people doing it, and they say it's lovely. Okay. How we doing, Mr. CruiseTipsTV? Good. I see some questions coming in here. Yaniri King said, picture packages on Carnival. Do I have to purchase 2 packages for 2 rooms since kids will be in separate cabin? For your family, you shouldn't have to, as long as the purchasing party's face is in that picture. You should be able to get all the pictures. So they could argue with you on this. On Caribbean Princess, the way that it was explained to us is that the person who buys the package needs to be in the photos for unlimited package, but they did not enforce it. Just saying. What's that? Just saying. Just saying. Brenda Ball says, I love, love, love the podcast. Brenda, thank you. We're having so much fun with that. And isn't Mr. CruiseTipsTV a delight on the podcast? He's so hard on himself. But don't you guys think that it's a nice, what do you call it, yin and yang? I married him.
Yes, someone who's good and someone who's not good.
Someone who is, like you, measured, thoughtful. What?
No, I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting.
You are a very calm, reassuring personality. I'm a spaz. Me, I'm like, blah, right? I think the balance is actually quite nice. And I have it on good authority that our subscribers agree.
You should ask them how they like the shorter one we did.
Oh, yeah. So did you guys notice that today's pod was only 25 minutes long, and it was a cruise line profile on Royal Caribbean? Did you like the 25-minute shorter version, or do you like the ones that are more like 40 minutes? Chloe Nicole, oh my gosh. Yes, you can listen anywhere. You can listen on Podbean. You can listen on, oh dear, I'm terrible at this. Oh, you can listen on our website. Libsyn, isn't there like, oh shoot, help me here, honey. You know where it is. Okay, CruiseTipsTV.libsyn, LIBSYN.com. You can listen to the pod there. I'll just put it in the chat. Yeah, put it in the chat. We're going to put it in the chat. Okay, there it is. There's the pod in the chat. Thank you, Simple Shar. Yes, you can listen to it by clicking the link on Facebook. Absolutely. Connie said, Mr. CruiseTipsTV has a fantastic voice for podcasts and he is so smart. Connie, thank you. Help me out here, guys. I don't need to be the one talking all the time, right? Like, no, they've been asking for you. Give the people what they want. He's over there going, let's move on. Let's move on. All right, back to questions. We have a good 5 minutes. We can do this. Tracy Smith. Hi, Sherry. I have a question about ocean-ready medallions. If I don't get pictures at the time of installation, will Princess do that on arrival? I think so, Tracy. Haven't done it yet. I think it'd be better to do it at installation. If you can download the app and get your photos in there, if that's what you're asking you to do, just snap a cell phone picture. I would prefer that you do that, but I don't see why they can't do it on arrival. And you've got to figure they're probably helping people out with all kinds of things like that on arrival that just maybe aren't tech savvy and didn't do it. Yi Ching said, my American Express card has points that can be used to purchase for Carnival Corporation gift cards. Carnival, Princess, Holland America. Has anyone used these? Are they easy to use on board? Yes, they're easy to use, Yi Chang. You just take them to the front desk and they'll help you to apply them. Karen N said, do you ever get photo packages for yourself? Only once, Karen. We did it on Caribbean Princess when we cruised with my mom to Panama Canal. I'm really glad we did it. I don't want to do it on every cruise because to me, it's $200 or so that I could spend on other things, and I don't frame things much, so I'm more of a digital picture girl, so I probably wouldn't do it all the time. Shanna LeGrant said, my friend is cruising on Disney to Alaska for the first time and is worried about not being able to relax due to so many kids. Any tips? Shanna, I gotta tell you, Disney probably does one of the absolute best jobs of separating children from adults of any of the lines. I know it seems ironic, but they do. They have adults only areas, adults only restaurants. I really don't believe that's going to be an issue for her. Stephen Ames said, when will you come to Australia, Cruise Tips TV? Well, Stephen, not soon enough is what Mr. Cruise Tips TV wanted me to say. That's true. We've got to figure it out. We've got just a bucket list that's ever growing and ever expanding. Sharon Griffin, can you prepare gratuities on MSC? Oh, prepay. Sharon, I'm not sure if you can prepay gratuities on MSC. I've never done it. But if it's not something you can do on the website, then it probably is. If it's not obvious on the website, then you probably can't. That's what my answer would be to that. Jennifer McClintock said that all of those Amex gift cards are definitely easy. Very lazy travelers that have a PSA, they said, can you please let your military veterans know they can get up to $200 shipboard credit by submitting their separation paperwork, DD 214, just a few weeks before the cruise. That is awesome. I did not know that. The very lazy travelers, what cruise lines does that apply to? Carnival? Carnival has a really good military one. Okay, thank you for that. Excellent. Awesome, you guys. Heather said the 25 minutes was too short for her. Just saying. Heather likes the longer pods. Oh, Benjamin said, I prefer the longer pods. He said it exactly how I just said it. Oh, dear. Okay. Good to know, guys. It was actually a bit of a mistake that one was short. Do you want me to tell them? It's kind of funny. Mr. Cruise Tips TV gave me a wrap it up, what I thought was a wrap it up signal, but it wasn't. It was like a total misinterpretation of the wrap it up. So I thought I needed to like wrap it up. I was like, oh my gosh, I've been talking for 45 minutes. We've got to cut it short. Oops. It was totally hilarious. We laughed about it afterwards. So we'll keep that in mind and we'll try to keep them 30, 45, something like that. Okay, Marley said, greetings. You've stated that you all would love to try Disney Cruise, but it's too expensive. But then you tried the MSC Yacht Club. I would like to try both. What was that cheaper than going on Disney? You bet it was, Marley. An MSC Yacht Club cabin on the Meraviglia for 3 people was only $4,400 compared to a lot more that you would pay. And that was inclusive of alcohol and butler service and a lot of other things. So I'm sorry, it's still cheaper. I would love to cruise on Disney, but it's just not a priority right now. So everybody wants longer podcasts, pal. Sorry. Simple Char, we announced the winners at the very beginning of the pod, and I'm going to be emailing everybody tomorrow. Natalie Esber said, sorry, I'm beating this question. I'm a bit panicked. Who knows what's the best way to get to an airport in Montreal? I can't do the ship transfer because I'm staying over to tour. Let's help Natalie, guys. In Montreal, can she take a cab? Can she take an Uber? Let's help her out in the chat. Keep an eye on the chat. Holly said, have you been to St. Kitts or Nevis? Trying to decide which one to visit. Oh, they're both great, but everybody raves about St. Kitts, Holly. Elizabeth Klein said, which cruise line is best for a family of 5? I would say probably, Elizabeth, probably Royal Caribbean or Carnival. Maybe Norwegian for you. I think those might be nice places to start. If you need a little more help, instant message me through Facebook and we'll try to help you. I'm telling you, Mr. Cruise Tips TV, they want longer podcasts. Okay. Amanda, we hope to meet you too. Hopefully I'll be on Carnival Panorama before you are in March. That is the goal. But if we can't, we'll let you know. Mike and Cheryl, I kind of had a feeling you guys were going to come to our rescue on the Montreal question. They said, from the Vieux Port of Montreal, you're about 25 minutes to the airport. Suggest you take an Uber wherever you are. So go ahead and download that Uber app and know that Mike and Cheryl know their stuff. They're from Canada. They know what they're talking about. Jeannie said, Sherry, I'm really keen to hear your thoughts on Princess getting caught dumping trash in the ocean again. Do you have any thoughts on environmentally friendly cruising? Jeannie, this is a really tough thing because in the beginning with Princess, we all thought that this was the actions of one person making a bad judgment call on one ship. And now it has been uncovered that it may have been more of a fleet-wide issue on Princess, and it does make us really sad. I'm still gathering information. I'm withholding judgment. You know, they've obviously paid a giant fine and are being held accountable to very strict standards moving forward on a, daily fine basis. So I'm confident that the cruise line will clean up their act, and I hope that this has rattled their cage and captured their attention and that everything cleans. I hope they clean up their act. I will say that. Yi Chang, yeah, I have a P.O. box where you can send things to us. Yi Chang, just shoot me a DM on Facebook and I'll share it with you. I don't usually share it on YouTube. It's, these days it's not really something that's recommended that we do, but happy to send you that in a DM. Psalm 27, I've never been on Ruby, but I've heard great things about it. I think you're going to have an awesome time. Yeah, hey, it's Miss Jess. I pretty much just answered the question. I think it's very, very, what's the word? It's disheartening and concerning, and I think we need a little more time to see how the story develops and how the whole story impacted the fleet. I don't really have all the facts yet. All right. Purple Ryoko said, I saw a video where you referenced a cruise binder video. Where can I find it? Let me see if I can get it for you. The cruise binder video was very popular. We filmed it on MSC Seaside, and I'm going to give it to you in the chat. It's actually very easy to do. The video itself is called My Secret Weapon, and I'm going to pop that link in the chat for you right now. Aren't I fast, Mr. CruiseTipsTV? Boom! Okay, Purple Ryoko, huh? Oh, you want the binder? The binder, the link to the contents of the binder, so how you can bind the binder stuff, is in the description of the video, and it's the comment that I just put. Yes, Marfair, it was Princess. It was Princess ships only, part of Carnival Corp. I don't know, John, if there are cruise lines that run excursions to Oak Island in Canada. I've never heard of Oak Island. Yes, Marfair, any other method of contact? Absolutely. You may email me at Sherry, SHERI, at CruiseTipsTV.com. Please feel free. People do it all the time. Tony said, planning on cruising Allure of the Seas next year. Do we have to pre-book your entertainment and activities online? I don't think you have to pre-book all of it with Royal Caribbean, but I think if there's anything you're really dead set on seeing and the opportunity presents itself to you in that cruise personalizer, I would book a few things, but don't overbook yourself. You'll get exhausted. Okay. Christina, we don't do meet and greets yet, but I've been thinking about that. And someday I think we could do some major city meet and greets. I think that could be a ton of fun. All right. All right, everybody. It's time for us to go feed our family. Kristen Lube, yes, I would absolutely recommend renting golf carts on Catalina Island. So for those of you all that didn't get your questions answered tonight, don't thumbs down this video. We love you and we will help you. Just send me a DM on Facebook or send me an email. It's not a problem. I'm here to help you. Really, truly, I am. And if you're new to our channel, please subscribe. Come on, guys, let's do this, right? You want to be a part of the CTTV family. Congratulations to those of you who won the raffle. You will be getting an email from me tomorrow by 2 p.m. Pacific time in the afternoon is probably reasonable to say. We will keep you posted on our next live stream. We do not have one scheduled yet. There is no live stream this Saturday because Mama needs to get her hair did, but we'll probably go back to a Saturday noon format soon as life settles down. You know how the kids start transitioning out of school and it's summertime and the schedule just kind of changes? That's where we are right now. But thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for all the love. And thank you everyone for congratulating all of our winners tonight. Until next time, we'll see you on the high seas. Good night.
Cruiser of the week!
Hey, click me to subscribe.